Perhaps the most certain unit on the field coming into this game from either team was the Packers defense, and even that isn't guaranteed. We saw how week one went against the Vikings last season, but this time around a little more pressure on top of those expectations, having to support and hold up a very young Packers offense. But they were able to do it, hold down the Bears to start the season, and with some explosive plays.
Hey man, it's still our house. We still run this.
Lucas Van Ness, Devontae Wyatt, Kenny Clark, and Carl Brooks with sacks. Rashawn Gary should have had one too if it wasn't for a penalty. Quay Walker with a pick six and Rasul Douglas with a fumble recovery. They did let their foot off the gas a little near the end and had some penalties, but still, this is the start that they needed.
Everybody was flying around, and that's just going to be our level of defense from here on out. We're not taking crap from nobody. It's just fun. You got to love. You got to want to make those plays.
Let's keep bringing the momentum. Really, let's keep having fun. Keep making plays. You know, let's keep making this team better so we can make it to the Super Bowl and win.
We know what we're capable of. We got a lot of talent on our side of the ball. So it's like we're not necessarily worried about other people, we're worried about us. As long as we perform to our standard, we'll be fine.
Darnell Savage leading the way with 10 total tackles. Right behind him, Rasul Douglas and Keyshawn Nixon with 8 each. At Soldier Field in Chicago, Adriana Torres, Action 2 Sports. There are 28 guys on this Packers squad that are first or second year players. That's about half the team. We knew coming into the season that this Packers squad is going to have to count on young guys. David Bakhtiari saying it's a rebuild year. Others saying, no, it's not. We just have a lot of work to do. Well, this was certainly a great start, and many of the big plays coming from these less experienced guys. For the rookies, first-round draft pick Lucas Van Ness with a sack, and then a second-half one for Carl Brooks. Now, Jaden Reed with 48 yards, Luke Musgrave 50 yards, and Anders Carlson making every kick. Welcome to the NFL.
That's something that Coach LaFleur talked about last night. You know, we had, I think he said 15 rookies that were here for this game today, and it's just it's a testament to all of us, you know, us rookies coming in here, putting the work, you know, showing that we're made for this moment, we're ready. And again, I think everybody went out there and they played their hearts out today, and all through phases played great. And again, just you can see the way the game turned out.
I was real surprised. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get one my first game. You know, I was praying last night. I felt like, you know, just sat back and just kind of like, you know, imagine the game in my head a little bit. But you know, getting one, it feels good. That's my first career sack in the NFL, so it's a great.
I was really proud of our young guys. I mean, that we had. I'm not quite sure how many rookies we had out there today, but there were a lot of them, and I thought, you know, for the most part, it was pretty clean. That rookie class has got just, they love ball. And it makes it fun to work with guys like that are going to push themselves and they're going to push each other to be better. The expectation is that they're going to learn from it, both good and bad, and continue to get better and better and better and grow along the way.
And the second-year guys looking like some vets. Romeo Dobbs with 2 touchdowns, Quay Walker with a pick six, and Devontae Wyatt with a sack and a half.
We got talent. We got great talent. All the young guys, you know, we young, but we got older man's mentality. So we're not soft. We out here, we ready to work just like the older guys. The leaders we have right now, they pushing us like, you know, they pushing us because we got young guys on this field, and we need them young guys as myself.
You know, we was pretty much walking up a staircase, if you would say. But I mean, in the end, we was able to get going. I thought we all played exceptionally well. But I mean, it's week one, pretty much 16, 17 more of these, and just got to keep building off of it, really.
Sitting here, especially right now, it's a special moment to think about all the energy, the time, the work that went into being here. So it's, again, a true honor, and it's a special moment.
Man, it's always good to see the young guys pitching in and making plays. I mean, we even got to play that song by Sexy Red in the locker room, you know, because, you know, I told the young guys, if we win, we can play that song.
After the win, GM Brian Gutekunst high-fiving and hugging every player that came through that tunnel. Now, most of these guys he selected to be on this team and to help start this new era. At Soldier Field, Adriana Torres, Action 2 Sports.